Yeah, I mean, credit, Ohio State. They really flipped the narrative in terms of just their intensity level, I thought, their details on both sides of the ball, and we just didn't bring it. Even in the first half, I never felt like, even when we had a lead, that we were going to make much of a run. We were quiet, didn't have energy. I didn't sense that it was like we were versus Penn State. And so against a really good team, you can't play like that. We don't have a lot of room for error. And so, when we try to ease into it and we're flat and we don't have that juice, it's going to be really tough for us to come out of here with a win.
Then, obviously, in the second half there, it looked like, the offense struggles kind of carried over to your defense, and that's happened in a few second halves in some of your losses.
Yeah, no, I think, the human nature part is when shots aren't falling, it's easy to get in your own head and worry about yourself and the woe is me and have that impact the other side of the ball. And I thought we gave into that a little bit. I didn't think we were very mentally tough tonight, and we let, shots or what we were getting or looks we were getting, dictate our energy level. And again, against a good team, especially on the road, you can't do that. Every detail matters, and we're just a little too loose and didn't compete at the level that it takes, and that's the disappointing part.
E.J. Liddell didn't do a whole lot for them until late. I know he had a much more effective game the first time you played them. What were you able to do differently against him this time?
We just try to crowd him a little bit more. I mean, he's obviously a dynamic player, and they're going to do their job to find ways to get him the ball. And I thought in the second half, he had some ISO stuff that was tough, and we just got a couple guys that we didn't press up a little bit and kind of gave him a cushion, and he was able to bang a couple face-up threes. But I think all you can do with a guy like that is just you want to make his catches tough and force him into tough twos or tough threes, make him play in the crowd. I thought we did that, in the first half for about maybe 30 minutes of the game, and he does what good players do. He rose up and was able to finish strong.
What was the message just for the guys? You got a quick turnaround and then 3 games in 5 days?
Yeah, just that, it is a long week. We got to be able to flush it, but we also have to be able to learn, and we have to understand that, we have to have a better response if we want to try to win on Thursday. And that response is the details, the competitiveness, can't have the woe is me. You got to be able to fight every single possession. And we got to flip that mentality and flip that mind frame pretty quick, because they're playing a really good Penn State team who just beat Michigan State, and obviously is going to be looking to get us back after we beat them a few days ago. So, we got to be mentally ready to be a little bit tougher and to go into another hostile environment and try to get a win.
How did you see the zone impacting in the first half? It seemed like that took them out of the rhythm. They turned it over a lot during that stretch.
Yeah, I thought our zone was good. I mean, it was probably the reason why we had the lead in the first half, to be honest. And we rebounded the ball. I think rebounds were tied at like 18. So, that is another disappointing piece. We had a lot of pieces that were working, and we just couldn't carry it over to the final 20 minutes. But I thought our zone disrupted them. I thought we did a good job of kind of mixing up, our coverages within the zone, forcing some shots that I don't think they wanted to take that were contested. We just didn't do it again in the second half.
I'm sure Chris would probably say the same thing about his team in terms of their energy level in the first half, but they seem to find a little something better in the second half. I felt like Wheeler got them going a little bit. And a guy like that, just how tough is he to prepare for when he's as active and as energetic as he was in the second half?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's got some juice to him for sure. He's a communicator. He's got a fight to him. I thought obviously that helped us. We were able to get him in foul trouble in the first half. We knew he was going to pressure the ball and climb in. So for us to limit him, I think he may only play like 8 minutes. That first half was advantage for us. But no, he is. And we dared him to make a couple threes, and he banged in a couple threes. We played off of him and wanted to see if he could beat us from three and kind of crowd the paint. And to his credit, he did. But again, he probably did that because he does. He plays with that energy. He plays with that spirit. And I just think when you do that, like, the basketball guys reward you. Like, you're mentally still engaged. You're in the game. And he could have easily not, because he had a rough first half. But he was able to respond, and that's just that winning mentality. He did a good job with that.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.